Hello, this is Hang Shin, and I'm going to talk about 10 trends in IT. So the technology in these days are keep evolving, and to work more efficiently and effectively, we need to acquire many latest technology along the way to work more properly. Now I'm going to talk about 10 latest technology which we are using to improve our work and life in IT. So first, AI and machine learning. I put the picture of a Voltron from Marvel Comics, which shows the latest possible technology that we can make in the future. AI and machine learning are backing up each other by mimicking the human. These technologies are used in the industry of manufacturers, guiding system, and search engines, such as Google, Amazon, and Apple. And AI machine learning can easily come up with the answer which is related to the question. It may not 100% correct, but find the most similar answer to the questions. But there are still many other issues for AI. AI is very useful technology, but not recommended in the ethical problems. AI programs, which can be used in the court, can point out the law and the punishment for the sin, but it will not consider the environmental of the crime ethically. UNESCO pointed out many of the problems which can be caused by AI, and most of them were not just easy problems to solve. Also, painting which was drawn by AI doesn't seems like the art itself. So it is more likely just a copy and pasted from the data that AI have, not like creating new piece of art itself. So AI technology is keep improving and under development. It may ROI from the investing in AI technology is then by making more accurate AI and it goes above the break-even accuracy point, then it will automatically make benefits out of it. So to fulfill the ROI, the accuracy of the AI need to be 100% in every field. I think the most important value of AI and machine learning is that how accurate it can be and how accurate the answer can come up with. Okay, so second, 5G proliferation. So I was working at Samsung Electronics. One of the projects that we came up with was build a repeater which can cover 3G and 4G and 5G at the same time, and it was a real challenge for us. So we worked with one of the biggest company in Korea, which is SK Telecom, and there was a project that which was given by SK Telecom. So the project was to make the repeater which can cover 3 different bandwidth. The goal was to make the perfect 5G services before 2020 Tokyo Olympic. So they wanted to broadcast every games with VR technology so that users can just feel like they're at the stadium with not buying going to the stadium and watch the game. A lot of companies have tried to make it the speed of 5G to reach the goal, but then actually none of them succeeded. So everybody failed, and we couldn't provide the service for the VR for the Tokyo Olympic because 5G is supposed to have like 24 times faster speed for the 4G to cover all the streaming service without any lacking or losing the data. But we can only come up with a number with 8 times more faster than the 4G by the time. And even with the 5G with 8 times more faster than 4G, we could only cover the few areas, not every areas in Korea or Japan. So that was a problem also. So to call 5G the real 5G, first they need to make the speed which is 24 times faster than 4G. And secondly, they need to install more repeaters and antennas to use to stabilize three different bandwidth. And third, they need to give away the like 3G and 4G phones for free so they can remove the 2G network system from every antennas and repeater so that there's no more like 2G using in the area. Yeah, and it was a good try that like every company, like every telecommunication company has tried to make the 5G in the market on 2019, but none of them actually came up with the real 5G, and like every company was struggling with it. Yeah, and I think it was too little too early to start the 5G. And I think it was better to just stabilize the 4G LTE services first, and then move on to 5G so that people can just get used to the 5G like eventually. But then, yeah, it was a little too early, and there was a COVID-19, so everything was slowed down. So it might take longer. That's what I'm expecting right now. And third is quantum computing. So the quantum computing is the new technology that can speed up the processing and calculation much more faster than the current supercomputer. This technology is very delicate and unstable, so its quantum mechanical properties can be easily affected by the vibration, temperature, and environmental change can bring the serious errors in the result. So I think it is too little too early to adopt this new technology to replace the current system. I don't think it's stabilized yet, and I think it needs more time to going under the development. So the first is blockchain. The blockchain can be used as a cryptocurrency, digital ledger, warehousing, inventory, and medical data management too. I personally had an experience of buying and selling the cryptocurrency and how the cryptocurrency exchange company were made and what to do to survive in the market. One simple way for ROI is that exchange company need to know how to make their own currency and make it to the listing. Otherwise, it will be the time bomb for them to survive in the market. And nowadays, cryptocurrency isn't just a part of the blockchain technology, and there are many other uses of blockchain now. So fifth is cybersecurity. As many companies are undergoing digital transformation, they are always exposed to the threat of cyber attack. So they are trying to get a better security system to protect their valuable information and to prevent the financial losses which can be caused by hackers. Not like the old days, like the man in the suit with the muscle cannot prevent all the protect of getting their valuable items robbed by others, like from the hackers. Preparing better services for the security system, it will prevent the cyber attack, will reduce the threat for the company. Nowadays, there are a lot of antivirus softwares, but honestly, I don't think none of them is that hard to break it, because like most of them can easily get hacked by the hackers. With the if there's a new virus comes out, then the virus system cannot even detect the virus it is. So whenever the first new virus comes in the market, like you cannot even stop it. And when I felt that the antivirus program is useless was that during the millennium period, like 2000 and over the like 2000, 20 years, there were like many popular viruses in the network, and none of them was easy to fix it or prevent it so far. Six is edge computing. This technology process data in distributed nodes can make the security of the system even stronger and faster than a single platform. And I think it will be introduced to many other type of business soon. So seventh is robotic process automation. The automation of a robotic process has been in many industries for over a decade now. And with the AI and machine learning technology, the robotic process automation will reach another level for sure. Because by using the AI and ML, like the machine learning in RPA, the robots will automatically categorize information and make decisions on their own in the close future for sure. So RPA will make humans' life easier and faster and more effective and efficiently. But then the other hand, there's going to be a lot of people losing their jobs due to like automation, so that people are not needed at the manufacturing field and some of the field that which need the manpower, you know, not like the ones that we are using as a marketing or anything like that. If the place is using only the manpower, then it might be replaced by the RPA soon. For this part, like number 8, virtual reality and augmented reality is most popular AR and VR services are in the video game field. I think game industries are the earliest adopters for this technology. And for example, Sony is making great console game devices so that users can easily use PlayStation VR to play VR games at home. So when you play VR, it's not like you're playing a game with a third-person view with a controller. It's more like you're in the game and you experience the world with your own eyes, that you feel like you're in the game, so you can just feel like you're in like another world, like not in the reality, in different reality. So there's also AR, which is not too popular yet because augmented reality is the technology is still not good enough for the people to just use it as a game like the VR. Because one of the game is Pokemon Go, and it is a nice game, but then when you see through the devices, then you can see the Pokemon on the field of the background, but then actually the graphic and like other stuff doesn't feel like it's real. So it's more like more animated character on the real world. So I think there need be more development going on for that. And also there's MR, which is mixed reality. So VR in AR is mixed together and is in the real world. So you can see through the devices that you can actually feel and see that on the real world through the devices. So it's a little bit different from the AR, but it's still going under the development right now. And there's gonna be like more games or more the programs will come out soon, but the quality is not good enough yet. And there's are still like few problems, like ethical problems, like the people who are stuck with the VR and stay home and not doing their work, or they're just not spending their time properly. And like there's like the games from the Japan or the other country that has a like dating games or like the sexual games. So they're using the VR system to just feel the comfort of just you know feel whatever they want to feel from the VR, not from the real person or real world. So ninth is growth of IoT network, which is Internet of Things, and this is more like I can describe it in one sentence. It's one for all and all for one. So every device is connected to the network, so which can be, shared. Like you can share every like possible this, systems and like datas that what you want to eat, what you want to go, where you want to go, what you want to watch, and what do you want to listen to. Number 10 is cloud migration, which is big data and like cloud services that you can easily use it by the like Google and other network services. So many people are using it right now, and big data is on the market. So it's not too hard to use it like before. And then nowadays is more easier. We have better access to the internet and better access of the big data. So we can use the cloud migration easier at the company. So many companies are trying to use the cloud migration, and they're trying to make the hybrid migration right now. So I have covered the 10 trend in IT, which is latest technology right now. And through this, some of them are used in our daily life, and some of them are for the experts to help the users to use the technologies easier. But many of them are still under the development, and I don't think none of them is perfect yet. So it's more like we're getting there, like 5G, the speed of 5G is still not completely complete yet. It's not even fast enough to fulfill the 5G, but then it's still undergoing. And for the other AR and VR is like having a good, devices ready and then good technologies ready, but then there's an addiction to the AR and VR. So like what I'm thinking is using the newest technology has not always been good for us. And if we just do the AI and the machine learning, and then we come up with the like full-time like AI jobs, then people can be easily replaced by the like some parts, like the things that I mentioned before, like the manpowers can be easily replaced by the robots. So this is my conclusion, and thank you.